get to work.
But
That's true. Let's get to...
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell. There may be enemies ahead. You should... That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is snow...
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
what is this?
It looks like this is the snow festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I could do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course. What did you just say?
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor.
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo? Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed, right?
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You had counsel, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
How can you blame a peon like me? This world revolves around money.
Bastard!
I had no idea Mari-san went through something. Think later, act...
Come! Ravage them! Let's go!
I'll take the mayor down with me!
He's up to something! Can anybody stop him? The defense of the nearby shadows has gone way up! Be tactical! Burn it up! Scare him with wind or earlier attack!
What's the that family? What a reasonable
He's attacking! She's under him! Watch out, everyone! Leave it to me!
Ravage them! Fire!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Persona! You're mine! Persona! Take this!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
You pulled that off quite well.
Ravage them!
Hard enough. Clear with wind or nuclear attack.
Come! Mitra!
Okay, got it. Out of our way.
Right there! You died because you gave your approval!
This guy's atrocious, placing all the blame on the mayor.
We're here to set Morris all right. Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time. We're taking the only one to win. Everyone do your best. Come out. Go. I love it. Awesome, Sophie. Keep going, Sophie. Too slow. Too fast for us, Sophie. You're up.
Leave it to me. This is my upsell.
Fair warning. Take me, Rob.
I'll use my persona.
I'll do it. You're mine!
I'm not done. Super got in a follow-up attack.
Fire! Persona! Are set! Come! Take this!
The enemy's defense is down. Go to town on us.
Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Well done!
Time to heal his allies. Up against the ground.
It's too late to change
Take
anything!
this!
The death of a sweet little
Let's go.
girl! So tragic!
Damn it. Heal the other shadows.
Persona! I'll use this. Pain in the ass! Take this!
The attack's Joker.
Persona!
Our attack's finished. Now he punch it away.
Now we're accomplices! Let's try to get along!
Take this! Take this!
Wait,
You're mine!
electricity's out of the question. Remember that.
You're mine! Persona! Take this!
Joker still connect.
Mitra! Ravage them! All right, Joker! You're mine!
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful. It's showtime. Go for it, Joker.
Persona! Are set! It's over. Persona! Showtime! Are set! Here!
It's useless! No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared!
Go down already, damn it!
No one listens. So Summoning! Like their power up. Watch for any stat changes. Just rat mobs. Easy victory ahead. Okay. Persona! Whoa, that was some crazy damage. How about this? You look really good with it now. Damn, Carmen! Shut him up! Did I get that one? Oh, I think you're done. Wicked follow-up, Sophie! Nice in here. You're an that was a clean hit! Cool, Sophie! Wow! Switching out! Try it up! We're done with wind or nuclear attack! Wipe them out! That one was tough. Everyone stay focused! Charge, Johanna!
Yeah, come! Take this! Let's go!
I'm not being nice, Joker! You hit his weakness! Simply astonishing!
no foul. Do it. You're mine. Rabbit dash.
Did I can do it! You're Villain's ally! Say goodbye!
Single me out! If I'm so is everyone around me!
Getting deeper! Come on, everyone! Prepare yourself! I will cleave right through your shield! Wicked follow-up, Sophie! Here, two like this! Come out!
Well, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines. Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Shoddy contractors who built the sculpture, and they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
Yep, sure has. You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law. But the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the...
Kichi, that's terrible! Take it back! Come on!
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. but that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason. Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign. Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there. Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate...
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey.
Yeah!
Yes. I'm sorry to call you out so late. Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much? I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together, and the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away, and I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san. Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. And of course, I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me. Stop crying and get back up. And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality. It's too late to save my father, but it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago. Yes. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know. Even virtual assistants feel down when they don't understand something. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise as pure as snow? Then remember, on Election Day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that?
A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on? Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is... the Phantom Thieves, and they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bold-faced lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let anyone stop me! Very well. I was just being appetite. I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out! Why are you just standing there? Take these wretched things down!
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.